This is not Chicago. This is Russia.
Besides Russia's political activities and the fact that the Winter Olympic Games are taking place there, how much do you really know about the country? Here are 10 things Russia excels at and does better than how we do it in America. Number 10. Ballet. The country may not have created the art form, but it's certainly become synonymous with it. Among the most well-known and loved ballets written and choreographed in Russia include The Nutcracker and Swan Lake. The US has certainly produced some amazing talent, but has not claimed nearly as notable a chunk of history. Number 9. Vodka. This one had to be on the list.
За здоровье.
За здоровье. You just speak all that.
Both consume a lot of vodka, but as far as manufacture, the US hasn't really brought anything new to the game, including adding flavor to it. That was popular among Russian aristocracy before the US was even a country. Number 8. Palaces. True, this is a no-contest category, as the US has never been big on building royal homes. But given that Russia has so many glorious examples, it deserves a mention. The Winter Palace in St. Petersburg is among the grandest, but considering it's been in one stage of construction or another for a good part of 300 years, it should be. Number 7. Metro stations. A quick look at a New York City subway station and one of Moscow's says it all. Number 6. Cathedrals. The medieval surge in cathedral design and building also falls outside of America's timeline, but certainly not Russia's. The country is home to many, including St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, one of the world's most recognizable and iconic structures. Number 5. Literature. Which country writes the best books is debatable, but when it comes to the longest, Russia wins. In paperback form, Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace beats out Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged by 100 pages and David Foster Wallace's Infinite Jest by 200. Number 4. Circuses. The entertainment venues certainly have a history of popularity in the US, but outside of Las Vegas never took roots. Russia, however, in the 1990s had around 70 permanent shows, which they regarded to be on par with ballet and theater. Number 3. Dogs. Dogs in Russia may not be cuter or better companions, but they are a lot more self-sufficient. While dogs in the US are at pet salons getting manicures, their Russian counterparts are, by themselves, commuting by train from the suburbs to downtown Moscow to forage for food. Number 2. Russian baths. In America, steam baths are more of a spa day sort of thing and best shared with as few strangers as possible. Russians, however, continue to embrace them as both a social and cultural tradition. And number 1. Dash cams. No country can match Russia when it comes to dash cams. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years, you have surely seen a Meanwhile in Russia video. From everyday mundane happenings to important world events, Russians capture everything on their dash cams. What do you think Russia excels at?